Yo, hey, I hope you're doing great. So today we're gonna be reacting to Genesis, The Chamber of 32 Doors. Oof, this is from The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, and I know that Genesis have like the new remastering. So we're gonna try to find the song. I know some songs you cannot find them by itself. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. 14 years ago. Here is the remaster. Oh, obviously I haven't heard this song in the original version, so I'm just gonna listen to it as a remaster. And this is a song suggestion by the great James. James, thank you so much for giving me this suggestion. So James has been doing 6 songs a month since January, and then this month he decided to introduce me more to this album, which I have. There's a lot of songs that I haven't listened to. In fact, I just did 4 songs before all the suggestion that he gave me. And the 2 songs that I have done so far from this album, from what James has given to me, has been great, especially the last one. I think that is the Back to New York City. Good stuff. Oof. Peter Gabriel voice is just unique. And the music is really interesting too. So far, really, really good, great album. I know this is the last album that Peter Gabriel is on Genesis, and also I really enjoy the concept behind the album, which is that Peter Gabriel was trying to get the attention for movie director or something like that, right? So obviously he's a very theatrical singer, in the sense that he does tell stories in his music, and also in the stage it's also very theatrical. Something can be like a musical, right? A musical, well, kind of like a little bit like that, right? So it's all integrated, and that's a good thing. That's a good package. It's I have seen thumbnails of Genesis back in the days with Peter Gabriel paint or whatever. I'm looking forward to do those, especially the Super Ready. So I'm very soon I'm gonna have a time to do that. Obviously it's kind of difficult to find time to do videos, but we are. I'm patiently doing videos, and trying my best here to give you the best content I can, right? To give you my best analysis. I have like many things going on in my life. So, but here's one of my favorite thing is to listen to new music and create videos. So I'm gonna react to this as a classical guitarist. So pretty much what is gonna happen is I'm gonna listen to the whole thing without stopping, and then in the end I will give you my first impression, thing that caught my attention the most, and then I will go little by little to the beginning and give you a little bit more in depth. And I will stop the videos, but the first take is non-stopping, and that's my reaction, right? I don't like to stop the video. So anyway, we're gonna do this. James, thank you so much. We're gonna enjoy more Genesis, and this is the Chamber of 32 Doors. Obviously it will be amazing to have the lyrics, but it's okay. We're gonna see what we got. We're recording, right? Yes, we are. Oh. I've Major Picardi.
Hundreds of people running around to all the doors, try to find themselves an audience. Their deductions need applause.
Oof, man.
Oh man, behind my back, they believe
I need more volume.
can control the game, but the juggler holds another pack.
Very baroque.
I need someone to believe in, someone to trust. I need someone to believe in, someone to trust. I'd rather trust a countryman than a town man. You can judge by his eyes, take a look if you can. You smile through his guard. Survival trains hard. I'd rather trust a man who works with his hands. He looks at you once, you know he understands. Don't need any shield when you're out in the field. But down here, I'm so alone with my fear, with everything that I hear and every single door that I've walked through. Brings me back here again. I've got to find my own way. The priest and the magician singing all the chants that they have ever heard, and they're all calling out my name. Even academics searching printed word. My father to the left of me, my mother to the right. Like everyone else, they're pointing, but nowhere feels quite right.
Sound baroque. Oh, I love it.
And I need someone to believe in, someone to trust. I need someone to believe
The
in,
back voice.
someone to trust. I'd rather trust a man who doesn't shout what he's found. There's no need to sell if you're homeward bound. If I choose a side, he won't take me for a ride. Back inside this chamber of so many doors, I've nowhere to hide. I'd give you all of my dreams if you'd help me find a door that doesn't lead me back again. Take me away.
Picardy. Major Picardy. Man, that was. Oof, I don't know. It's just. I think that this is becoming my my favorite album actually so far. Oh, jeez, I love Peter Gabriel. I love Phil Collins. I'm sorry. Jeez. I love Phil Collins, but this is beautiful stuff. I'm guessing I'm listening to Phil Collins too, to the Back and Boys. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm losing my voice right now. But sorry. Oh my god. We got it. I think that I'm listening to Phil Collins' voice in the back, but man, it's just beautiful stuff. And I felt there was a section that I felt every chord, all the harmonization that it went down. It's like chromatically going down, and it felt baroque. We have the use of the major Picardy with the Picardy ending, which we use a lot in Renaissance music. You hear it a lot in madrigals or whatever. Which means is what happened is that normally, for example, you have a minor tonality song, and then in the end, in the last chord, instead of finishing in minor, we finish in major. I don't know how to sing that, but it's such a such an interesting way and something very interesting to add. I think that this song actually is very, I don't know why I love using this word, but it's very dark and sad. But then we had the major Picardy in the end, and it's just, it throws you off completely. But this song, actually the guitar and everything is so like well used, and obviously Peter Cabro's voice is great. And then I love, again, the guitar and the keyboard, what he's doing. Obviously the bass is doing his song, the drum, but man, that combination and the harmonization, where we go with it, and oh yes, I felt it. Good stuff, man. I'm gonna go to the beginning, but yeah, so far this is one of my favorite from this album. I think that it's just harmonically is so interesting to what they do. Every movement, it felt like a classical piece actually, because we had the chorus, right? The chorus is very, happy, kind of predictable, but the rest is just unpredictableness. And then we repeat, of course, but when you listen to it for the first time, it's continue giving you surprises, and I love that. I love surprises, and so it's so like progressive in the sense that, harmonically they know how to move things in a way that is so interesting and very unique and very, very pleasant to my ear as a classical musician, I have to say. So we're gonna do from the beginning. Yeah, great song. Oh, this intro, here. Oh, and Steve Hackett guitar. But just this intro, dramatic, super dramatic. Oof. And the guitar very so like emotional. Oh. Such an emotional theme here. Very so far what we got, 26 seconds, all dramatic but inspirational at the same time, giving you hope. Dramatic but giving you hope. And it's just two changes of chord. Yeah, they do different chord progression here, but the minor, major is such a it sounds like an orchestra actually. The guitar, major Picardy.
Running around to all the doors. Top of the stairs, there's
then we, oh my God, give me a moment. Losing my voice. Can you believe that? This is what this music make me feel right now. So you see Peter Gabriel. Give me a moment. Oh man, can you believe that I had to get out from my chair to do this? I'm very angry. I'm so sorry. My apologies, people. You had to suffer that. You had to suffer that, and I'm very sorry. Sometimes that happens. Unexpectedly, your voices get to loose, and that happened to me when I teach. Actually, I have parents with the students, and I'm teaching, and that happened to me, and I'm like, oh, I'm very sorry. But let's continue. I love the entrance with Peter Gabriel here.
At the top of the stage,
And then we do change rhythm. We go tempo. We go faster now.
there's hundreds of people
Beautiful harmonization here.
running around.
And then we continue with those suspension chords that it make you feel with hope. It's just very inspirational, I would say.
To all the doors.
And also, I love the bass. The bass is doing something by itself. Actually, that's something that I love from this band, that everyone is in their own world. I love this. And this time, well, we have the guitars and the keyboard player playing something together, doing the beautiful, inspirational harmonization in the top. We had the bass in the background, giving you moving with Peter Gabriel, doing something different. It's such a interesting thing.
Try to find themselves an audience.
So again, while the guitar and the mellotron or whatever instrument is doing harmonization very identical to the beginning, right? I love that the drum and the bass is doing something different in the bottom, moving the music along, giving you another take to it, and Peter Gabriel follow them, right?
Their deductions need applause.
Oh, and here we have a section where it does feel super Baroque music. And it's because we change, we go down, sometimes we go chromatically, and it's just an interesting way to do music, huh?
Stands in front of
Chromatically we go down.
behind my back.
Chromatically, when I say chromatically, is, for example, when you play a guitar or a piano, you want each keyboard tecla, I don't know how to say that, each piece one by one down, that adding sharp and flat. In the guitar, probably if you play in the 12th fret, playing every fret all the way down, that's chromatically, right? And here they're using it, and it's such I say Baroque, but obviously it's in the Romanticism period is where Chromaticism, especially the late Romantic, is where Chromaticism is used a lot. Obviously, that opened the door to what modern music is, and here it's a combination, right? I feel that it sounds kind of Baroque, but at the same time, it sounds actually like something that late Romanticism will do, right?
They believe they can control the
Oh, listen to that. Actually, kind of sound like jazz a little bit. Sound like a jazz. Jazz music will do that a lot. Also, like Brazilian composers will do these type of things. Maybe I say that it sounds Baroque because of the organ sound. And also the Picardy here. The Fa major, and then probably they're gonna come back minor. Oof, that sounds Baroque.
someone to trust. I need stars.
I love this.
I'd rather trust a countryman.
And here we have the rock part of the song. This is super rock.
Town man.
And then here we have the piano instead of the organ sound. Now we have Tony Parker. What is the name of Tony Banks is doing the keyboard, the heavy piano. Oof.
You can judge by
Which I love. I love the piano sound in rock bands. Oh,
his eyes. Take a look if you can. You smile through his guard.
oh, listen to the bass.
Survival trace hard.
Like, kind of like a little solo for the bass. Oh,
I'd rather trust a man who
I'm
works
now the harmonization is Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel, because if it is, I love it.
with his hands. He looks at you once, you know he
You know what? I want to tell you something else. So I'm gonna go to work after this video, and I'm gonna listen to this song all the way to work.
understands. Don't need any shield.
Listen to the bass.
You're out in the field.
Oh, good stuff, man.
Down here.
Oh, and obviously this transition here is so deep. Like I hear this and I'm like, so we go from the rock. Now we go to something very emotional. Oh, and that transition is easily right. We do one chord, and then we go something else. Beautiful transition. You don't even feel it, and it brought you from happiness. You were in the rock. Now we're gonna go again to the emotional state of life.
I'm so alone.
And then obviously, let's talk about Peter Gabriel's voice. It's just his voice is incredible, and I have to say, his voice is full of emotion. The way that it sounds, the way that he moves, it's pure emotion. You know, it's just beautiful stuff. I think that I'm liking more and more and more and more Peter Gabriel. So this album is amazing. I feel that as soon as I listen to all the song, I'm gonna be listening to the whole thing like 20,000 times.
With everything
Look at that. You can feel the emotion in the singing.
and every single
So sometimes he do right. So there's something in his voice that is like a little crying. Oh,
door that I've walked through brings me back here again.
and then we have a backing voice in the back. Oh, we kind of do now like the beginning, but then now we have a a voice in the back. Oof.
Me back here again.
I give up to this.
I've got to find out
Oh my God.
the priest and the magician.
So then we kind of come back again,
The chance
and then we have this section which I love a lot.
shout what he's found out. Nowhere to
Then here the end, right? Which this obviously it kind of repeat, right? But again, this I'm gonna show you this. I love it. That transition from rock to emotion bass. Oh.
back inside
Suspense,
this chamber of so many doors.
and then with the piano.
I've nowhere to hide. I'd give you all of my dreams if you'd help me find a door that doesn't lead me
I mean, this part of his singing with the piano is,
back
and then a backing voice. Oh man, I love this song. Oh, then, by the way, that's Mary Picardi. Yeah, Genesis, incredible. I'm yeah, probably gonna go to late to work, but that's okay. I'm happy that I listened to this song with my full state of mind, and this was very enjoyable, super enjoyable, I would say. So, James, thank you so much. Everyone, take care. See you around. Bye.